9 and 10-year-old shoplifting. I recently saw a video, I think it was on the news or Instagram, one of the outlets, where you've got kids about this tall thugging it out, wanting to shoplift, and then getting upset when everybody stops them from shoplifting at a major retail store, and then threatening everybody. Okay, let's break this down. Somebody asked me, what in the world would possess a 9 or a 10-year-old to go into a major retailer and think they can walk out the door? Good question. But if you know society right now, I think you could probably figure out the answer yourself. Now, I saw people's comments online. How in the world can parents let this to happen? Or, these kids need some home training, right? Or these kids need to learn some manners. Or how could this happen? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Then I'm gonna teach you how this happened. Kids don't perform behaviors they have not seen performed. Now, the parents may not be convicts out stealing stuff, but the vulgar language, the audacity to go in and steal something, which means they feel like they're entitled to whatever it is, not have to work for it. Chances are the parents haven't worked, or maybe in this situation, there may not be a father at home. Um, and just the overall behavior. Remember, where do we get behavior from? 0 to 7, human programming. We're programmed to perform and display behaviors as adults or kids. So wherever, it's like when we were teachers, right? I used to be a high school teacher. If you've seen the parent, you've seen the kid. If you've seen the kid, you've seen the parent. You've also seen the sign in most kindergartens. A kindergarten teacher can dictate or, I guess, decide and or predict where that 4 or 5, 6-year-old is going to be when they're an adult. Why? Because it's no difference, I guess, than what the Nazis figured out, Jesuit priests figured out. Show me the boy, show me the child, show me the girl, I'll show you the woman, the man. So if I see the child, I'll see the grown up. Well, where do we get all of our behaviors from? Well, the people we live with, our caretakers, our grandparents, our aunts and uncles, people in the neighborhood, our daycare workers. So these kids have been allowed to do these behaviors outside of this situation. Parents used to tell me all the time, he never acts like that at home. Yeah, I'm sure that in my class, isolated case, every single day for 180 days a year, this is the only time we see this one behavior, and it's me that brings it out. Well, that's impossible. So they're displaying behaviors that have been condoned or taught. Uh, Here's what shapes you. What kind of music they listen to, what kind of movies they're watching, what kind of video games they play, what are their parents doing, what are their grandparents doing, what are their aunts and uncles doing, what are the people around them doing. They're just displaying behaviors that they've seen performed. So now they have the brass ones to go into a major retailer, fill up shopping carts, and think they're going to walk right out the door and then threaten everybody that tries to stop them. In their world, are they really doing anything wrong? And the way we see the world now, my truth, instead of the truth through the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and Yahweh, it's my truth, whatever I want. We had a debate like this in high school one time. I said, okay, my truth versus the truth. Let's look what the truth is. Let's look at my truth. Okay. So let's say we have 30 people in this classroom. What's your truth? What's your truth? What's your truth? What's your truth? What happens if your truth nullifies their truth? Or what happens, and I always went to the obscene just to make sure we could get the point across. What happens if his truth is to kill you? Then is his truth still valid? Well, okay, then the my truth stuff's not going to work, right? Because out of over 8 billion people on the planet, we all have a different form of truth. Yeah, that whole argument doesn't work. Why are these kids acting this way? Well, no parental guidance. You will do what is condoned. Remember, my mentor said it best to me all the time. Behavior ignored is behavior condoned. How many times had somebody they knew walked out of that store with clothing? Problem is, we don't stop people from doing stupid things anymore. A lot of states have outlawed stopping shoplifting. That's stupid. Whatever you allow me to do, I'm going to do. If there's no consequence to my behavior, I'm just going to keep repeating it. So you might want to think about that. All right. Like and subscribe. It helps us in the algorithm. Also, I do own a consulting company that does this. ScottFerrell.com is how you reach me. Take care.